Hey everybody, Panda here to bring you Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal Season 2, Episode 10 review. Hope you all had a good New Year's. I feel like crap. um, I don't really recollect what happened. I know, I hope you all had, good 2012 and all that stuff, but I think somewhere across the line I was on Skype for a while after seeing the fireworks, then went out, did something, drank some more. But yeah, I didn't get up till around 2 in the afternoon, so I've only been up for a couple of hours. So, this episode's probably the best way to start 2013, because I know I was screaming Yu-Gi-Oh! For a lot of last night, apparently. And with this episode, it made me so happy, because Kaito came in, and he decided to take on Misael. And that's because Yuma got hit in the face with the Tachyon Dragon, and the Tachyon Dragon, what his effect is, he negates all other monsters on the field, apart from himself. After an attack, since Yuma tries to block it with the with his hope, and it negates it, and he's allowed to attack again. And with that, he's able to basically deal about I think it's about 2,000 points of damage to Yuma. I think it was about 2,000 or 1,500, and it also gains 1,000 attack points and is allowed to attack again. It's pretty overpowered at the minute, and Misael's deck seems to run on keeping the overlay units on this card, and Yuma, after taking that hit, couldn't duel anymore. Out of nowhere, Kaito, Shark, Rio, all of them arrive and saying, we're going to take this over from here. Kaito gets in because the two dragons are calling each other, like two galaxy eyes is calling one another. And honestly, it was just immediately, he immediately just ran Slasher, Crusher, Galaxy Eyes, he attacks, Banish, gets the attack, and then he comes back with a, I believe it's a face down card that lets him, I think it was a really interesting spell card he used, which to allow him to take trap cards or spell cards from your opponent's side and make them into overlay units. So that'll be an interesting card to have if it isn't just an Tachyon card. And then Kaito didn't really run. He had run 2 new cards, I believe. One was Photon Trader, which was you send a Photon monster card from your hand to the graveyard to draw 2 cards. And if people know, I've run a Photon deck, so I'm looking forward to that. As well, it sort of ended how that way. And I think the other card was one to turn Kaito's monsters into a level. I think it was all level 8, so he can bring up the Neo Galaxy Eye. And I think that was the only monster that could really beat him. But Misael managed to bring a Monster Reborn out, bring it back, bring out the Baryon Source. And which is surprising enough that the he transforms when he uses the Baryon Force, because this is the first Baryon guy we've seen use this, and he transforms into his original self without the cloak on. And apparently his monster is called Neon, Chaos Number 107, Neo Galaxy Eyes, Tachyon Dragon. And unfortunately we didn't get to see it because the Spearfield couldn't take it up, which I knew this fight was going to end up as a to be continued, because we couldn't have any main characters lose here, and it made me so happy because Yuma fell, he was basically unconscious. He smashed his skull on the pavement, basically how a lot of my friends ended up New Year's Eve on the pavement. But he fell down a hole. Shark tried to catch him, and they fall down, and that's how the episode ends. And next episode, it's just gonna be a cheer up episode. It's Yuma's lost his wall of dueling again. Shark got to cheer him up again. Same stuff going on. Overall, I really enjoyed it. It was a good episode to start New Year's, but had to watch it again because the first time I had a bit, too much. Yeah, word of advice, younger viewers, do not try and review anything after having something, because it feels like shit. Really does. But let me know in the comment section below what you think about that. Sorry for the poor quality, but Panda had a little bit too much last night. But thank you very much for watching. Remember, Zexal Panda, sayonara, and I'll see you next time. Hopefully not drunk people.